All the antagonists are gathering in one place as despair begins to grow. Comrades still confront each other that they are there for each other as the wonderful opening is playing. This is the angry anime fan, the despair viewer, and in this episode of Fairy Tail Final Series 40, Gray is prepared to use an enhanced version of his lost magic in order to make everyone forget him. But before he uses once again, he is stopped by Natsu again. When Gray gets a little bit emotional, angry, as he blames himself for everything that has been happening, but then Natsu confronts him, saying that we're friends, aren't we? Those two may have fought many times, but in the end they never really hated each other. This was a friendly rivalry, and it always has been. The music that plays here may not be the most emotional music ever, but it is a nice moment between those two there. Although many may say that Natsu have done this so many times before, so why is he gonna do it again? Well, the thing is that Gray has always been this character. He always suffers a little bit emotional weight that makes it difficult. And Seraph confirms that if he is killed, Seraph is killed, then Natsu will die as well. But Natsu denies fate, that he will fight at all. He tells Lucy to take Gray and go to the place where they are supposed to a different place, while he handles Seraph as best as he can. But that may not be so easy as he proclaims it to be, as Seraph now fights for real. And let me tell you, that is some nice fighting moments in it all. But then despair truly hits in a pretty awesome moment as well, as Wendy comforts Ersa comforts her with a hug and assuring of everything else. The Black Dragon of Apocalypse returns in his human form, proclaiming that he has grown tired of these forms. But strangely though, for now he ignores both Ersa and Wendy's presences and instead goes to the body of Irene and proceeds to stomp it violently. And mind you, that is extremely dark, because somehow during the time when Acnologia was changed during Universal 1 to different directions, he actually discovered that Irene really were the creator of the Dragon Slayers. The fact that what's that word? In many essence, Irene can be called the mother of all Dragon Slayers. So what Acnologia calls Irene his mother and his sin, maybe an implications that it's been very widely implied that what's that word? That Acnologia went mad because of the Dragon Slayer magic, although it's not exactly an example if he always were insane or if just the magic itself drove him insane, but the fact that he's seeing this here is pretty dark. So, but on a Gildart's fight, as Kana has joined his side, despite showing some tsundere sides of saying that Gildart is her dad, but also not his dad and all that stuff. Like, both Kana and Gildart proclaims that they will win. Even though Kana summons the Fairy Tail's first magic, was its second magic, that fairy glitter, it is still not enough to even dent the great magician of the Alvarez Empire. In fact, it almost seems like every single magic they throw at him, he just repels it back with a similar like magic. But then he turns to Gildarts and proclaims that I see you do care for your daughter, but what is a family love? Because he himself apparently doesn't know. Because he has mastered every form of magic in the world, but he has never really understood the things that is a family's love. Is that vitally implying something? But then he says to Gildarts, perhaps you will feel a different emotions if I kill your daughter straight in front of you. The fact that he says that with a little shield for glee makes this a little bit more creepy. But then always, although that scene could have been a little bit more dramatic in this instant, especially if it would have been more dramatic if Gildarts had covered his magic. When Kana turns to Gildarts, he has a face that darkens, and then he just shows a face of pure fury. Could be played up a little bit better, but all the antagonists are here. We are slowly heading towards the conclusion. Note, I am saying slowly. But I'm still looking forward to what we will await. So yeah, that most disturbing scene was Acnologia appearing again. The fact that it says he grew tired of this world. Acnologia is an enigma. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's insane and a villain, but it's not exactly known why he is a villain. And probably it's better not to know. He's just a force of nature. But Augusta, what is he saying about family love? You can give me your thoughts if you have any.